So welcome everyone to practice. My name is Kimberly. It's great to have you. For today's class, it's going to be a hip focused class. We'll be working on different ranges of motion for the hip to work active stability and mobility. And some intervals to get the heart rate up, just in spurts. So take what you want, leave what you don't need. Listen to your body. Most importantly, have fun. So your hips should feel pretty good and warm and worked after this class. I'm sore, so bear with me here. If you enjoyed today's class, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can leave me any questions or comments in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Great, so I don't think you'll need anything today, perhaps a couple blocks, and we are going to get started right away. So join me in tabletop. So greet your body with your breath and your movement. Work through cow and cat and pay attention here to the pelvis and the spine. Any sensations you feel as you cycle through areas that might feel a little more tight. And then you can lean into those areas, maybe wagging your tail side to side, getting a little more into the side bodies. Or making circles with the pelvis. And then walk your hands forward a little bit. Take an inhale. Think cow, broaden, and then exhale, round. Draw your hip creases back towards your heels. And as you inhale and come forward, squeeze your glutes and just drop your pelvis. So it's almost like an up dog. And go to your range of motion. As you exhale, draw the hip creases back. So you're working from the front and the back of the pelvis. Little squeeze of the glutes as you lift the chest. And then from the hip creases going back, sit back towards the heels. Again, just move how it feels best. Just move through a few more rounds. Last one. Great. And then curl your back toes under. Come right to downward facing dog. And then find somewhere where you can just tap into your Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through your nose. Soften the neck. Draw the hip creases back as you roll the inner thighs behind you and feel a little more broadening in the up or in the lower spine. And then step your feet together. We're going to lift the right leg up, and I want you to bend the knee. And just find a few pulses there, feeling the right sitting bone or glute turn on. And then just shift your shoulders forward. Keep the knee bent and drive your thigh to your chest. So feeling the hip flexor turn on. As you inhale, lift from the heel, exhale, thigh to chest. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and this last one, bring your shoulders over your wrists and then step your right foot outside your hand. Keep your back knee lifted, stretch your right arm up and open your chest, and then extend the arm overhead and in front of you, and then stretch the arm up, reach it back behind you, and take your palm to your left hip behind you. So you're getting a full range of motion of the shoulder. Inhale, reach overhead, tap the floor, and then open the chest, turn the palm back, and move through that a few more rounds. Just working a little more through the core, and the spine, and the shoulders. And then draw the arm forward inside your right foot. And then we're just gonna step our left foot outside our left hand. So the heels are in, toes are out. And then walk your hands forward and drop your seat, but stretch your chest forward. And breathe into the low back here. Anchor through the heels, carve the knees out. And if it's comfortable, drop your hips a little more, but try to keep your hips no lower than knee height. And then wrap your triceps down. If you want, you can even look underneath your bottom there. But keep the arms active, the belly lifted. Slow, deep breaths. And then exhale. We're gonna come to our fingertips and straighten your legs. Keep the toes turned out. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine forward. And then listen up, exhale, thumbs to heart. Keep the legs straight, chest forward. Take an inhale there. As you exhale, I want you to sit into your seat, so bend the knees and seesaw your chest upright. And then stretch your arms up, take an inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs. Take an inhale, look up. And then exhale, cactus the arms. Good, inhale, stretch the arms up. And then exhale, bring your thumbs to your heart. We're gonna move through a little interval. So it's just 2 pulse with the knees, 1, 2, and then hop up. 1, 2, and you can swing or extend your arms back. Just about 40 seconds. And if you want to skip the hop, just pulse the hips and straighten the legs. Keep the toes turned out, 20 more seconds. Last 8. Keep your chest upright. And then land, we're gonna step the right foot in, drive your left knee to your chest. Take an inhale for crane. Cross your left leg over, clasp your hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then adduct the thighs. And then keep your clasp, left knee to chest, inhale, warrior 3, exhale. Root your knuckles back and internally rotate the left leg. And then start to bend the right knee. Take an inhale. Use your hands if you need to. We're gonna come to low lunge. So from the left toes curling under, drop the back knee. And then push through the right foot to spread and lift through the chest. Root your knuckles down, maybe outside your left hip, little twist to the right, if that feels good. Squeeze your left glute. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, come back to center. Now drive your hips back and then lift your back knee as you come halfway forward. Straighten your right leg so it's a high pyramid pose. And then push your right foot. Find a little bend of the knee and try to draw your foot underneath you to really activate the hamstring. And then right outer hip back. And then just stretch your left arm forward. Right arm back, take an inhale. Bend the right knee, reverse warrior. Take another breath in. And then cartwheel your hands down, stretch your right leg up and back. And then just listen up. We're gonna L hop to the top of the mat. So it can be little hops, 2 to 3, maybe some bigger hops off the left leg. Stamp the right foot up. And we're coming right to chair pose. So take about 10 more seconds, just transferring the weight into the hands. And then feet turned straight forward, hip width apart, inhale for chair. And then thumbs to heart. Listen up, as you inhale, I want you to push the mat away with your feet and then out. So feel the outer hips turn on as you push down through your feet. Try to separate your feet apart. Keep that as you stretch your arms out, inhale, and then soften that energy or activation of the legs as you bring thighs to heart. Good, split the feet apart, arms out, inhale. Soften that as you bring thumbs to heart. A few more, inhale, strong outer hips. Exhale, soften, sit. Twice more, inhale. Try to split the legs apart. Outer hips on, soften. One more, inhale. Now keep that, bring your left hand, your right knee. Push your hand into your knee, drive your left outer hip back, and then stretch your right arm up and over. You're getting a really active twist, keeping the outer hips on. Draw your left outer hip back. Take another inhale as you rotate open. And then exhale to fold forward. Good. Take an inhale and lengthen. Exhale, step back. Take your first vinyasa. It can be through cobra, up dog. And then bring your knees down, find tabletop, and extend your right leg back. Now take the leg and cross it behind you to the left, and then lean back and look over your left shoulder. Now hip flexion, draw the leg out and bend the knee towards your right upper arm. Swing it back and to the left. You can sit back and then engage and contract, hug it in. And then work through that range of motion, feeling just the stretch and the contraction. Range of motion of the right leg. And then last one, maybe hold the knee in higher. Keep equal weight in the hands, draw your chest forward, and just bring the right knee down. Take an inhale for cow. Exhale, round for cat. And then downward facing dog. Stretch your left leg up and bend the knee and keep that as you just pulse the heel up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep the knee bent, just draw the thigh to your chest, and you can shift your shoulders forward a couple inches. And just move through that about 4 to 5 more times. Last 2. As you draw the knee in, shoulders over wrists, and then step outside your left hand. Stretch your left arm up there, inhale, and draw it forward. And then inhale, sweep it up, flip the palm, and take your hand to your right hip, roll your chest open. And just move through that range of motion a few times, just finding your own breath. Feeling out the shoulder. Last one. Hand inside your foot, step right foot outside that right hand. Now drop your seat, walk your hands forward, and then stretch your chest towards your thumbs as you lift your belly. But continue to draw your inner groin back. So you're not just dropping your seat and sitting in your hips. Keep your legs really active. Hug your knees in as you carve them out simultaneously. Lift through the inner arches. Breathe into the low back. Take a full breath. And for this one, walk your hands in. Let's come back to a straight leg in a flat back. Keep the toes turned out. Thumbs to heart, inhale. Stay on the exhale. Bend the knees, lift the chest, inhale, arms up. And then exhale, press to stand. Take an inhale and lengthen. Exhale, cactus the arms. Lift the back wall of the heart. Stretch your arms high, squeeze the quads. And then exhale, bend your knees so much you can sit. We're gonna come to our bottom, and this interval is gonna be core because I know you love it. So start with the legs straight. And then we're going to take elbow to knee. And then tap hand to foot. And then just switch. And that's all it is. Elbow to knee. Hand to foot. Opposite elbow to knee. And then hand to foot. So it's kind of like you're staying low and then lifting high. Keep your front ribs knitting back. Try not to let your low belly pop out. 10 more seconds. Good, finish up. We're gonna rock up, stand on your left leg, crane, right knee to chest, interlace your hands behind your back, and then cross your right leg over for eagle. Just in the legs. Adduct the thighs, squeeze in. Shoulder blades back and down, heart up and high. Keep that, warrior three, inhale. Start to bend the left knee, internally rotate the right. If you need to, use your hands. Low lunge, right knee down. And then work your knuckles back, maybe outside your right hip as you gaze to the left. And then push your left foot and drag the mat underneath you. Squeeze your right glute to keep lifting to the right side body. And then come back to center. Drive your hips back as you lift the back knee and straighten both legs. Come halfway forward so it's a pyramid variation. Take the left outer hip back. And then inhale, right arm forward only. And then exhale, reverse warrior. And ground the right heel. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Stretch the left leg high. And then find that internal rotation of the left leg. And then find those hops to the top of the mat off the right foot. Keep hopping, can be low or high. You might play with sticking a little hang time there in an L. Come right to chair pose, feet hip width apart. Toes dead ahead. Drop your seat there, inhale. Front ribs back, thumbs to heart. Now push your feet down and try to separate them. Feel the outer hips turn on. Maintain that. Inhale, reach the arms wide. Exhale, soften that, sit low. Feet split apart. Inhale, stretch the arms apart. Soften that activation. Thumbs in, hands in. Inhale, arms stretch apart. Legs strong. Exhale, sit. Last one, inhale, split the mat apart. Keep that, exhale, we're gonna bring right hand to left knee. Push the palm into the knee. Drive your right inner thigh back. And then stretch your left arm overhead. Keep working the outer hips back. Push the knee into the hand. Lift through the right side body. Take an inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Go ahead, take an inhale there and lengthen. Take it through your vinyasa. Bring your knees down, left leg back, and then cross it behind. Look over your right shoulder and just sit back a little. And then carve the leg out, bend the knee to the left upper arm. So working through that range of motion, little stretch for the hip as well. And then last one, shoulders over wrists. Lift the knee and left heel as high as you can. Draw your chest forward, lift your low belly. And then bring your knees down. Inhale for cow. Just neutralize the spine. Exhale for cat. And then downward facing dog. Take a full breath. So we're gonna add on to that a little more abduction and adduction. So stretch your right leg up. Bend the knee and draw right thigh to right side body in your dog pose. And then keep the knee bent and just cross it under and over. Hips back in dog, thigh to right side. And then right knee, left upper arm. So taking it out and then taking it across. Last 3. Last 1, take it across. And then stretch a leg up, straighten the leg. And then step outside your right hand. And we'll just find one of these. Stretch the arm up and behind you. And then forward, step to your malasana. Fingertips down. Inhale, straighten the legs. Keep a flat back. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Stay there. Inhale, stretch your arms forward. And then exhale, bend the knees. Come upright. Inhale, straighten the legs. Squeeze the quads. Exhale, cactus the arms. Arms up, inhale. Thumbs to heart. Now bend your knees. 2 pulse, hop. About 40 seconds. If you want to make it harder, squat lower. Stay more upright. Land lighter. Halfway there. Don't let your knees cave in. Last 8 seconds. And then step your right foot down, left knee to chest, crane. Cross your left leg over. Interlace your hands behind you. Hug into the center line. Take a full breath in. Warrior 3, keep the arms. Internally rotate the left leg. Right outer hip back, inhale. Low lunge. Maybe knuckles to the left, inhale. Exhale, come to center. Shift the hips back. Halfway forward. Lift the back knee. Try to pull that right heel underneath you. Deep inhale. Left arm forward. Inhale, reverse. Good. Exhale, down dog splits. Right away, internally rotate the right leg. And then 2 to 3 hops, coming right to chair. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, arms up, drop the seat. And then thumbs to heart. Try to split the mat apart. Feel the outer hips turn on. Keep that. Inhale, stretch your arms apart. As you exhale, we're gonna lift the heels. Inhale, out seam of hips on. Exhale, more inner seam as the heels lift. Arms apart. Try to split the mat apart. Thumbs to heart, lift the heels. Twice more, inhale. Slow it down, upright the torso, heels higher. Last one, inhale. Thumbs to heart, lift heels. Heels down, arms up. Take your left palm to your right knee, push each into one another, and then stretch your right arm up and overhead. You can work further down towards the elbow, but keep working the left knee to inner thigh back. It's gonna wanna jet forward. Take an inhale. Fold forward. Go ahead, take a breath in, lengthen. And exhale, vinyasa. Take it through your flow. Good. Stretch your left leg up. Step it between your hands. Come to your easy twist, left arm up. Inhale. And then left hand inside your foot. Ground your right heel. And then you can bring your elbow to the inner knee or keep your hand inside your foot, so that it's just up to you. But I want you to push your elbow in your knee and vice versa. And then stretch your right arm up. So feel your left outer hip turn on. And then lengthen through the left side body as you push through the right heel. And then up to you if you want to extend that right arm or find a half bind. But keep hugging the left hip in as you push knee to elbow and elbow to knee. Contain the belly, so hug it back. Take a full inhale. Stay on the exhale. And then try to keep that activation as you inhale, warrior two. So imagine your elbow still there, pushing into it. And then maintain that as you straighten the leg. Feel more of the inner leg turn on. Flip the palms, inhale. Now tip, tip, tip. Inner and outer hip is turned on for Trikonasana. Left hand to shin, but try not to lay on it. You can extend that top arm. Maybe extend the left arm. Lift through the right inner thigh. Again, maybe the left knee is micro bent a little. Take a full inhale. And then come up to warrior two. We're gonna spin that left foot in, right foot out, Skandasana. And keep the chest lifted a little above the horizon line. We're just gonna kind of go side to side here. Bend the left knee, bend the right knee. Just kind of swimming or moving through space. Using the strength of our legs and our core, outer hips, inner thighs, every part of our body for the most part. And then pause. So you're hovering over the right foot. Look over your left shoulder. I'm gonna come to Crescent Lunge. Left leg forward. Take an inhale. Thumbs to heart. Exhale, bend the right knee. So it just hovers. Now inhale, warrior three. Exhale, crescent lunge, arms up. Inhale, thumbs to heart. Exhale, bend the back knee. For this one, Kundalini squat, right knee behind the calf, maybe sit to hover. Inhale, crescent, arms up. Exhale, thumbs to heart, bend right knee. So alternating, inhale, warrior three. Exhale, crescent, arms up. Hover right knee, inhale. Exhale, Kundalini squat. Inhale, crescent, thumbs to heart, bend right knee. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, crescent, arms up. Inhale, tap the right knee. Exhale, halfway forward, right knee behind left calf. Couple more. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, tap the right knee. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, crescent, arms up. Tap right knee, inhale. Kundalini, maybe hover the right knee, calf, right knee, shin and foot. Inhale, crescent, thumbs to heart. Now bend the right knee. Lengthen your tailbone forward and just pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, crane. And then we'll twist to the right. Push left hand into knee. If you want, grab blade edge of foot as you open the chest. And then lift through the side ribs. Back through the belly. Full inhale. And we're taking it to warrior three. If you need to step that right foot down, go ahead. And then right to standing splits. Maybe no hands. And then eventually get your hands down. We're just gonna play. You can step back, vinyasa, or lean the weight towards the fingertips. Push the mat away. And then inhale, hop it up. Exhale, try to squeeze your navel to the spine. Push, push, push. Try not to hold your breath. And then vinyasa. Come into your tabletop. Right leg back. Same. Cross it behind. Little lean. And then as you take it out, maybe a straight leg. Or bend the knee. A few more rounds. Do one more. Good, and then take the right leg, extend it back, curl the toes under, side plank on your right hand. And then hover your hip, lift it up. You can step the left foot halfway down the mat. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stretch, left arm overhead, C shape through that, your whole spine. Lengthen through the left side body. Full breath in, down dog. Take a clearing breath. And then lift your left leg up. Bend the knee. Draw it out, draw it to the left side body, and then across, shoulders towards the wrist. So keep the knee bent, just taking it to the side, and then across. 3 more. So working on that, kind of like a puppy peeing on a fire hydrant. Last one. And then left leg up and back, straighten the knee. And then step outside your hand, left hand. Good, left arm up, take it back, flip the palm, and then drive it forward. And then step your right foot outside your right hand. Good, hands down, straighten the knees. Inhale, flat back. Thumbs to heart, exhale. Maybe arms forward, inhale. Stay on the exhale. Sit the hips down, bend the knees. Inhale. And then press to stand. Cactus the arms, inhale. And exhale, fold forward. And then drop your seat. So core, opposite elbow knee. Straighten the leg, tap hand to foot. Move as slow and controlled as you need. Last 10 seconds. Finish up on the right. And then rock up, stand on the left leg, right knee to chest. Cross the right leg over, interlace your hands, shoulders back. Inhale, warrior three. And then exhale, low lunge. Use your hands if needed. We're gonna lift the chest, maybe knuckles to the right, look over the left shoulder, breathe in. High pyramid, hips back, lift the back knee, straighten the left. And then suspend, drive your left outer hip back. Maybe right arm forward, breathe in. Stand the breath out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Good, and then vinyasa, or left leg up and back. Not quite yet. Internally rotate the leg and then lean the hands, lean the shoulders towards the hands. Find those L hops off the right leg. Use your core. Think of that adduction squeezing into the center line. And then chair pose, feet down, arms up, thumbs to heart. Try to split the mat apart, outer hips on. Maintain that, arms reach out. Inhale, heels lift, exhale. Inhale, split the mat apart, heels lift. Split and reach. Thumbs to heart, heels up. Twice more. Feel that connection to the inseam of the leg and the outseam of the leg. Split the mat apart, arms reach, and then twist to your left. Palm the knee, left arm up, right outer hip back, and then left bicep to ear. You can work that right arm further down. Keep driving your right inner thigh back. Take a full breath in. And then exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Vinyasa, exhale. Take it through your flow. From your down dog, stretch your right leg up. And just step it between your hands. Easy twist, right arm up. And then hand inside your foot as you ground your left heel. You can work your elbow higher up or keep your hand down. But push your upper arm in your knee and your knee into your upper arm. Feel your outer hip turn on a lot. And then equal power through the left heel as you float the left arm up and roll the chest open. So ultimately you want to connect to both the inseam and outseam of the leg. Maybe stretch your left arm overhead or take a half bind. And then keep pushing elbow to knee and knee into elbow as you lift through the right side body. Cool, and then try to keep that activation, that's the hard part, as you detach your elbow and come up to warrior two. Ooh. Take an inhale, straighten the knee. And then flip the palms, keep reaching, try to keep that activation, inseam, outseam, Trikonasana, hand to shin lightly. Maybe lift the right arm. Full breath in. Great, and then come up, turn the right foot in. Bend your left knee, you can turn both feet out, Skandasana, and just sweeping side to side. And then pause over the left thigh, look over your right shoulder, stay low as you come through to Crescent Lunge, pivot on your feet. And then bend into your right knee, thumbs to heart, inhale. Warrior three. Inhale, crescent, arms up. Thumbs to heart, bend the left knee. Inhale, Kundalini squat. So just tap the calf, get as low as you can. Inhale, crescent, arms up. Exhale, tap left knee. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, crescent, arms up. Inhale, tap the knee, thumbs to heart. Exhale, Kundalini. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, tap. Slow it down. Inhale, warrior three. Strong right leg and hip. Exhale, crescent. Inhale, hover left knee. Exhale, tap right calf. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hover. Inhale, warrior three. Slow down the breath. Exhale, crescent. Front ribs back. Inhale, hover. Exhale, tap the calf. Inhale, crescent. Thumbs to heart. Pause with the hover and just pulse it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Crane. Push through the right foot. And then right hand and knee. Stretch your left arm up. Push hand into knee as you twist. Or straighten the knee and grab the late edge of foot. And you can still find that pushing of the foot into the hand, hand into foot. So the whole outer left leg is on. And then rotate to your left. 3, 2, deep inhale, look forward. Warrior three. And then standing splits. Use your hands or not. Reach the legs apart, extend the chest forward. Take a full breath. And then get your hands down. You might just be working on shifting the weight to the fingertips. Elevate the shoulders, hollow out the belly. And then bring the heel down and soften. You can find a few rocks like that. It's almost harder than hopping. And then take your vinyasa. Right to tabletop. Left leg back, take it behind. Look over right shoulder. Up to you to keep the leg straight as you draw it out. And then move through that about 4 more times. Just moving to your own breath. Last one. Extend the leg right straight back from the hip, curl the toes under, and come right to side plank on the left hand. You can stagger the legs or stack, but then hover the left hip, lift it up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the upswing, hug the left shoulder in the socket and then lift up, stretch to the right side. Hug back to the belly. Full inhale. Slowly down dog. Go ahead and just take a full breath. Maybe child's pose. Great work. Feel some major heat in your whole body. I do. So much that it makes you feel happy. It's like, oh. Everything that was weighing on you ceases to exist. This is why we practice. So from tabletop, we're gonna find just a quick interval here, a little hip blast. So clamshells, we're gonna start with the right leg, just lifting and lowering. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep hugging the left hip in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold the leg up and find big circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Now switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg up. Now little circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch directions. And then hold the leg up. Lower it down slow. Lift it up slow for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring the knee down. Walk your hands forward a couple inches. Hover both knees. Hug your upper arms in the sockets. And then lift from the right heel, keeping both knees bent. Maybe stretch your left arm forward. So you're hovering the left knee, or if you need to, keep it down. Left bicep in line with ear. 3, lift up from the right heel. 2, bring your left hand down if you need to. We're going to drive right knee, right upper arm. Hold. 3, 2, left hand down, wild thing. Stretch to that right hip. Lift through the back of the heart. Take a full breath. And then slowly stretch your right leg out there. Take an inhale. And then just step right under your heart. Pyramid pose, so step the back foot in. Use blocks if needed. Inhale, lengthen. Skin of right hip back. And then fold over the leg. Any variation of the arms. Feel your right footprint into the mat. And then put a little more weight into it as you drive your outer right hip back. And it's almost like you're trying to pull your feet towards one another. So keep that right hamstring and whole leg activated. Take one more full breath. And then step your left foot back, bend your right knee. You're gonna come back to that easy twist. Stretch your arm forward and then back. And then heel toe the foot out so it's inside the foot to step your left foot back outside the hand. We're gonna move a little more quickly through this one. Take an inhale, straighten the legs. Come to your fingertips, lengthen your spine. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Keep the legs straight. Draw the arms forward, inhale. Bend your knees, lift your chest, exhale. Push through your feet, inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. And then reach your arms up, bend your knees, and then 2 pulse, hop. 2 pulse, hop. Just 40 seconds-ish. Halfway there. Eight seconds. Pause, and then step your right foot in, left knee to chest, cross it over. Go ahead and find full eagle, left arm under. Drop your seat. Warrior 3, keep the arms. Reach your elbows away from you. Lift your low deep belly up. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, sink your hips down, lift your elbows. And then exhale, release the arms. Right hand to the muscle of the back leg. Stretch your left arm up and back. Taking it to Revolve Low Lunge. Keep your back knee down, push elbow to knee, and then lift it. And you can go as deep as you want here, but keep curving that right hip back as you lift from the left thigh. And hug your outer hips in. Should feel a little bit of a stretch for that right side body. And then look inside your right foot. Just set your hand down. Heel toe your right foot about halfway down the mat. Hover the left hip. Inhale. So you're on the blade edges of both feet. And then reach your right arm on a diagonal as you straighten the legs a little or a lot. Twice more. Inhale, hover. Squeeze the thighs together. Reach and dome. Getting into the outer hip. Inhale, hover. Reach and dome. And then come back to the hover. Just gonna drop our left hip down. So you can just walk your right foot halfway down the mat or even stack your heels. Really up to you, whichever one you favor. And then roll your top hip forward. Great, and then just sit up enough so you can scoot yourself onto your mat and roll down. And then feet hip width apart. We're just gonna set up for wheel pose. Inhale, lift the hips. You can find that supported bridge to start. Interlace your fingers, shimmy shoulder blades together. And then take it up. So really important to feel the rib cage drawing through the upper arms towards the wall you can see. And if you're getting a lot of lift, anchor through the left foot. You can step it in, drive right knee to chest, and then lift through the heel. And maybe gaze down or just between the arms. Feel the strength of the legs, the support of the hips. Take another deep breath in. And then set the foot down and just slowly come on out. Take a full breath there. And then hug your knees in, rock and roll on your spine. Cross your ankles and just take it through your flow or step it right back to down dog. And then bring your knees down, cow pose, inhale. Exhale, round. And then find neutral. A wandering microphone here. Find neutral, so clamshells. Just like in the 90s when you did all those like buns of steels, right? I just totally am dating myself here. So keep the knee bent, inhale, lift the knee up, and then lower it. But still they're effective, right? Especially after all that work, last 8. Little nostalgia happening. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Big circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5. Now switch directions. Last 5, 4, big. And then hold it up, teeny tiny circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, switch directions. 10, 9, 8, 7. Try not to bend that right elbow. And then lower and lift. Lower, lift. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee down. And then curl your toes under, just walk your hands forward like an inch. Hug your upper arms in the sockets and hover both knees. So you'll keep both knees bent and just lift from the left heel. Hug your upper arms in the sockets yet again. Maybe right arm forward. Root through the left inner palm. 3, 2. Straighten the right knee, left upper arm. Maybe right hand down, maybe right knee down. 3. Heel higher, thigh up. 2. Deep inhale. Exhale, wild thing, right hand down. Take an inhale. Lift up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Down dog splits. Inhale, left leg up, please. And then step it between your hands. Just step the back foot in. Little shorter stance. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pyramid pose. Now feel your left footprint. Push through the mat. Little micro bend of the left knee and try to draw that left foot underneath you. And then every inhale, lengthen the spine like a micromillimeter. And then lay it out from that length. Just those little adjustments to pull you deeper into yourself, into your soft tissue, into that energetic realm of your body. Into your spirit. And then just step the right foot back. Come back to your easy twist. Sweep the arm back. And then forward as you heel till the left foot out. So you can step the right foot outside the hand. Fingertips down. Inhale, straighten the legs. Keep that. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Inhale, reach the arms forward or stay. Exhale, bend the knees. Lift the torso. Inhale, press the straight legs. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, arms up. Now exhale, thumbs to heart. Pulse, pulse, squat. Squat, hop. If you want to make it more challenging, just skip the pulse. Bust it out. Repetitive hopping. Sit lower. Halfway there. Brace through the belly. Sit back and down. Last 10 seconds. Sit low, step left foot in, right knee to chest, cross it over, right arm under. Inhale. Warrior 3, eagle arms. Outer hips in, get long, inhale. Low lunge. Drop the hips, lift the elbows, inhale. Exhale, stay. Lift the torso, arms up, and then twist. Left hand to the muscle of the right leg. Inhale there. Low lunge. Revolve low lunge. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale. Push elbow to knee. Lift the right knee up. Inhale, chest forward. As you push elbow to knee, carve the left hip back. Inhale, lounge the chest back. Exhale, soften the left shoulder blade to the spine. Take one more full breath. And then right hand down, heel toe the left foot halfway down the mat. Hover that right hip. And then reach as you straighten the left leg a little or a lot. Inhale, hover. So you're just reaching on a diagonal, so you really stretch the whole left line. Hip, side body. Inhale. Exhale, reach and dome. Pause. Bend the left knee. And drop your right hip down. And just settle in, getting a little more to the side bodies. You can walk the right hand out. Maybe stack the heels. And walk your right hand in to lift up. Lie back. Feet flat. And then wheel pose. Or just bridge, supported bridge. If you're coming up to wheel, retract the shoulder blades, lift the heart. And then you can step the left foot in and maybe reach the right leg up or just knee to chest. But really push through that left heel and feel it reverberate right under the sits bone there. So you're really using your leg and hip power. Take a full breath. And exhale, just when you're ready, gently release. All right, hug your knees in, last order of business. Take a vinyasa. So we did all the work. We're gonna go to Titibasana. Hop outside your hands. And then bend your knees. Your feet are turned out slightly. Walk your hands back as you drop your seat. So your thumbs are turned out. Squeeze your knees to your shoulders. Stretch your heart forward. And then start to straighten your legs. First one is just grabbing your ankles. So you really feel the clamp of the inner knees to the outer shoulders as you feel like you're squeezing your spine out of your pelvis, and drop your head, just looking underneath you. Nice rinse for the low back. If you want to take it further, you can walk your feet in, draw your heels together, toes turn out, and interlace your fingers in front of your ankles there. Squeeze your knees to your shoulders, tip your sits bones up. From here, maybe fingers forward. Sit back on your upper arms, Titibasana. So that same hugging in, hips back, chest forward. And then you can push away, take it into a handstand, or just crow. I shouldn't say just, it's really strong work. Hug in, lift up. I'm going to take it to tripod headstand, crown of head down. Or even Shirsasana, just take the clasp behind your head if you prefer Shirsasana. If you're not doing any of those and you're out of it, down dog or dolphin. Just let the inversion, let everything just start to slow down. Smooth out. One more full breath. And then whatever you're in, see if you can just come back to plank pose. And this is how we're gonna reset. Mountain climbers, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Back up to plank, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe single leg chaturanga. Back up to plank, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Maybe left leg floats, chaturanga. Back up to plank, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog. Ripple forward to plank. Side plank, pivot your feet to the right. So you're on the left hand. I want you to take your right arm overhead and then internally rotate it. So palm up, thumb back. Try to keep the elbow straight as you reach behind you. Just working a little bit of a stretch to the rotator cuff. Reach behind you. Hug your left shoulder in the socket. Don't bend the elbow. Keep that internal rotation as you draw the arm back overhead. At the last second, externally rotate it. Pinky down. Second side. Right hand down. Left bicep to ear. And then internally rotate it. Palm up. Keep that, reach the arm behind you. Like you're trying to grab something straight behind your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep internally rotating. 3. I like to look down my right arm. 2. Keep that internal rotation, bicep in line with ear. Keep it, fight for it. And then externally rotate. 3, 2, hand down, down dog. Take a full breath. Drop your head. And then bring your knees down. Just find child's pose for a moment. Maybe with the arms alongside you. Notice that work we did. Notice the effects on the neck, the chest. And then just come through to a seat. Actually, come to reverse tabletop here, so fingers forward, just to counter all that. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and then lift your hips. Shoulder blades together. Tailbone to knees. Look towards your belly. Hug it back. 3, 2. And then swing your hips back, straighten your legs. Maybe lift your legs. 3, 2. Bring your bottom down. Stretch your arms up. Inhale. Fold it forward. And then look forward there, sit up, inhale. And just come to your back. Hug your right knee to your chest, interlace around the shin. And then take your left hand to the blade edge of your foot. Right arm out to a T. And then just take it about 3 inches to your left so you feel stretch through the outer right hip. So you're keeping that right hip down. So it's really active here. Try to hug your left shoulder in the socket. Adduct the thighs. Soften the neck. And then you can bend that knee and take it across. Scoot that left hip underneath. And let it be more passive. And then gently release. Left knee to chest, interlace around the shin. And then you'll reach your left arm out, shoulder level, palm down. And then right hand to blade edge of foot. So we don't want to lift our left hip, just take it over to the right. It's not going to seem like much, but you should feel that stretch, the outer hip down through the knee, maybe even the ankle. Try to anchor through that left hip. Hug your right thigh bone down, belly back, shoulders back. 3. Spine heavy. 2. Take a breath in. And then soften it into that full range of motion. Get that right hip underneath you. And just try to let everything go. Make it as passive as you can. And then gently release. invite you to stay or just slowly make your way to a seat. And before we wrap up and continue about our own ways into whatever's before you in the day ahead or evening, let's take a moment to set an intention. Maybe it's just one word. Something you can really lean into here. Whether it's for emotional support or comfort, or maybe it's just a visualization of a person. And really soak that up. Feel it ingrain itself deep within your cells. And then emanate just that feeling of positivity or calm. That sense of support and ease. And when you're ready, just blink your eyes open. Namaste.